The opening scene presents a picturesque view of Chennai City as the camera pans over its bustling streets. On the TV screen, a poised reporter captures the attention of the audience with a breaking news story about a massive scam that has rocked the Indian stock exchange. She furrows her brow and looks directly at the viewers, raising an important rhetorical question. How could such a monumental fraud have taken place right under their noses? As the news report continues, different news anchors on various channels chime in with conflicting figures regarding the scale of the scam. One confidently states that it amounts to a staggering 500,000 million, while another asserts a mind-boggling 750,000 million, leaving viewers in disbelief. Yet another gentleman, in a completely different news outlet, claims the scam was worth 300,000 million, adding to the confusion and intrigue. The tension rises as the TV screen switches to a newswoman who remains composed despite the chaos surrounding the figures. She calmly concludes that the precise amount stolen is still a mystery, as no official statement has been made. The uncertainty grips the audience, leaving them hungry for more information. Throughout the various reports, a common thread emerges: the quest to unmask the mastermind behind this audacious scheme. The reporters' shared curiosity echoes through the screen as they all conclude their coverage with the same poignant question: who is the elusive puppeteer pulling the strings in this grand deception? Another female reporter takes over, shifting the focus to the Wall Street Exchange in New York. She divulges intriguing details about the exchange's use of cutting-edge high-frequency fiber optic cables for high-end trading. However, a shocking revelation follows. These cables were illicitly intercepted approximately 30 to 60 minutes before the trading activity. The data intended for the brokers was tapped illegally, granting access to valuable information well before the trading session commenced. This interception was carried out by a group of scammers known as the Flash Boys. Among these cunning individuals is Sunil Dutta, an Indian Flash Boy who masterminded a lucrative scam by stealing data from the Indian Stock Exchange's NSE backup server. The scale of this operation ran into millions, leaving authorities astounded by the audacity and precision of the scheme. With the CBI on high alert, a relentless investigation is launched to hunt down Sunil Dutta. Meanwhile, in an intriguing scene, Sunil is portrayed on an island, seemingly enjoying life to the fullest. Surrounded by women lounging by the pool, he glances up at the TV screen reporting on the ongoing probe. And with a cheeky laugh, he appears to taunt those trying to catch him, suggesting that evading capture is nearly impossible. However, the scene takes an unexpected turn when a group of armed men clad in black suits abruptly arrives and apprehends Sunil, posing as CBI agents. The sudden twist adds an element of humor to the situation, as the cunning Flash Boy's arrogance is exposed in the face of the ultimate irony, being outsmarted and caught after all. Under the cover of darkness, Sunil finds himself aboard a mysterious ship that sails through the ocean. After hours of unconsciousness, he regains his senses only to realize that he hasn't been apprehended by the CBI. Instead, he's been kidnapped by a group with entirely different intentions. Soon, another vessel rendezvous with the first ship, and Sunil is transferred, along with a cargo of illicit explosives, to this new ship. Upon reaching the shore, a dubious car awaits, ready to transport Sunil and the dangerous cargo. They arrive at a shady location where a criminal group operates, and the explosives are unloaded before a man named Radha. He's informed that among the collection, there are both counterfeit and authentic explosives. Radha meticulously tests the devices. In a surprising turn of events, the scene transitions to another man standing before Radha, but to everyone's amusement, he's not there to be a criminal accomplice. Instead, he reveals a daring plan to rob a bank. The layout of the bank lies before them as they discuss their strategy to infiltrate the establishment and take the public hostage. What makes the situation even more extraordinary is that the man outlining the heist is, in fact, the assistant commissioner of police responsible for the area where the bank is located, rendering the planned bank robbery a mere child's play. The date for the heist is set for the 21st of May, strategically coinciding with an event that will draw all important political figures far away from the targeted bank. The amount planned to be stolen totals a staggering 15,000 million, ensuring a high-stakes operation that could change the criminal landscape. On the anticipated date of the 21st of May, the meticulously planned bank heist appears to be unfolding according to plan. The bank is abuzz with a product launch function, which the group had prior knowledge of. At exactly 9:30 am, as the event commences, a package arrives from the T. Nagar branch of the bank, ushered in with heightened security measures. Moments later, the tranquility outside is shattered when two cars screech to a halt in front of the bank. Masked and fully clad in black, armed men spill out from the vehicles, initiating violence the moment they set foot inside. In a hail of gunshots, security personnel are taken down, leaving some dead and others wounded. The audacious entry sends shockwaves through the crowd that had gathered for the event. The deafening sound of gunfire forces people to drop to their knees, desperately seeking cover from the onslaught. The armed men proceed to take everyone inside the bank hostage, sealing the main entrance and disabling the CCTV cameras. They attach bombs to the gates to dissuade any escape attempts. With full control over the situation, one of the leaders ventures further inside, brandishing his gun menacingly, prepared to kill anyone who crosses his path. At this pivotal moment, the first plot twist comes into play, throwing an unexpected wrench into their well-laid plans. Seated in the room with his back turned towards the entering goon, a figure known as Dark Devil appears strangely composed. In a swift, almost mesmerizing motion, he disarms the goon, effortlessly gaining control of the situation. With the goon neutralized by his remarkable efficiency, Dark Devil covers his face with a mask, revealing his sinister intentions to everyone present. Dual-wielding guns, he opens fire, striking fear into the hearts of the captives. Dark Devil strikes a deal with Rada, proposing to help him steal an astounding 50,000 million in exchange for a cut of the loot, a proposition that Rada and his men reluctantly accept. However, their anticipation of a massive payday is soon shattered when they discover a meager 15,000 million in the bank locker. Fueled by anger and disappointment, they plot to eliminate Dark Devil, but Dark Devil proves to be a formidable foe, thwarting their every move. As the public begins to rise, ready to express their gratitude for Dark Devil's seemingly heroic intervention, he abruptly dispels their illusions, admitting that he is not here to play the savior but to execute the bank robbery with ruthless determination. Meanwhile, an emergency SOS message from the bank reaches the police, but to their surprise, it goes ignored, as the Assistant Commissioner of Police is part of the heist. Little does he know that his carefully laid plans are rapidly unraveling, and his heist is deviating drastically from his intended course. In a remarkable display of prowess, the enigmatic Dark Devil effortlessly dispatches all the goons, swiftly removing them from the bank. As word of the audacious heist spreads like wildfire, it catches the attention of all law enforcement agencies, prompting them to be on high alert. Gathering all the hostages in the bank, Dark Devil addresses them with an air of authority, instructing them to cooperate fully. In an unexpected move that fascinates everyone present, he designates one of the hostages to call the police and inform them of the ongoing heist. This unconventional gesture leaves everyone intrigued, since it is unheard of for a thief to voluntarily call the police to report a robbery. Speaking directly to Rajesh, a police inspector, Dark Devil takes it upon himself to reveal the details of the heist. Additionally, he engages Anthony, a junior policeman, presenting him with a choice: assist in the plan or risk the lives of countless innocent people. He tasks Anthony with blocking the roads surrounding the bank and securing nearby buildings, effectively sealing off any potential escape routes. In the midst of this captivating situation, a police reporter and his assistant arrive at the scene, eager to report on the unfolding events for their news channel. Hungry for real-time updates, they swiftly record videos on their phones to share with their channel, seeking to keep the public informed of the gripping situation. Several blocks away from the bank, a mysterious woman occupies a minivan, attentively observing the unfolding shenanigans through an array of sophisticated equipment. Her identity remains shrouded in secrecy, and she is none other than Kamani, the enigmatic accomplice of Dark Devil. Dark Devil insists on having Anthony, also known as Anto, a police constable, as the negotiator, much to the annoyance of Ramachandran. To add an element of deception, Dark Devil utilizes a voice changer imitating Michael Dark Devil, fooling both the public and the media, who start referring to him as Michael Dark Devil. Ramachandran, seething with anger, attempts to eliminate Dark Devil with a sniper but is thwarted when Dark Devil triggers an explosion in a nearby car using a hidden bomb. The leaked events quickly attract media attention, leading to the involvement of City Commissioner Dayalan, tasked with handling the escalating situation. As Dark Devil investigates the bank, he uncovers explosives cleverly disguised as fire extinguishers, revealing the existence of a third team that has infiltrated the bank unbeknownst to him. Meanwhile, the police trace a van used by Kanmani to guide Dark Devil, but she manages to destroy the van and escape, evading their pursuit. In a bid to trace Kanmani, Ramachandran dispatches his men, but she proves to be more than a match for them, eliminating them with ease. Taking matters into her own hands, Kanmani exposes Ramachandran's involvement in the heist to Commissioner Dayalan during an interrogation, revealing the true extent of the conspiracy. Ramachandran makes a startling admission, revealing that he and his childhood friend Shyam, who holds a significant position as the Tamil Nadu branch head of your bank, meticulously planned the heist. Initially, he attempted to recruit Dark Devil, known as Dark Devil, for the job, but Dark Devil declined the offer. Subsequently, Ramachandran enlisted Radha's gang without disclosing his sinister intentions to eliminate them after the heist. Upon hearing Ramachandran's confession through bugs planted at Dayalan's base, Radha and his gang decide to join forces with Dark Devil and offer their assistance. As the police close in on Shyam, learning about his involvement, he manages to evade capture initially, but eventually Kanmani apprehends him. Meanwhile, Dayalan uncovers evidence that Valavan was responsible for wiring and planting the explosives in the drainage system, leading to a search for him as well. To his astonishment, Dayalan discovers that Dark Devil and his team were believed to have died several months ago, adding an additional layer of intrigue to the investigation. Ramachandran, desperate to prove that Dark Devil is alive, attempts to demonstrate it by detonating a dummy bomb. Tragically, the plan backfires when the dummy bomb turns out to be real, and an unintentional explosion occurs after its wire gets detached, resulting in Ramachandran's demise. Kanmani provides Dark Devil with a crucial piece of information, disclosing that an astounding 25,000 million are stored in the bank. Capitalizing on this knowledge, Dark Devil urges Dayalan to arrange a meeting with Krish, the chairman of your bank. As Dark Devil had surmised, the third team, comprising some of the bank's own staff, launches an attack on Radha and his gang inside the locker area. In a shocking turn of events, they overpower Dark Devil, capturing him and holding him hostage. Krish arrives on the scene and reveals that he was the one who hired the third team to carry out this attack. He manipulates the situation further, instructing them to place explosives in the bank's chest with the hostages still inside. To add to the tension, Krish forces Dark Devil to disclose his true identity. Despite the dire circumstances, Dark Devil bravely reveals that he and his teammates were like a close-knit family, having lived together happily. He shares the heartwarming story of Jijo and Achara, two of his team members who had planned to get married after successfully pulling off a heist in Bangkok. The entire team traveled to Araku Valley, Andhra Pradesh, to celebrate and arrange their wedding, only to be tragically ambushed by assailants sent by Krish and Shyam, who were afraid of the heist plan being leaked to others. After Jijo and Achara tragically lost their lives, Dark Devil and Kanmani miraculously escape, securing the rest of the deal money. Seeking refuge, the duo finds solace in the home of a kind elderly couple, who tend to their wounds. During their stay, the couple shares the heart-wrenching tale of their son, Kevin, an honest bank official with a noble vision of returning the money to people who had invested in mutual funds. Tragically, Kevin was mercilessly killed by Krish, who orchestrated the crime to make it seem like a mob attack during a strike. Fueled by this revelation, Dark Devil and Kanmani are determined to bring Krish and the corrupt bank officials to justice. In a gripping showdown, Dark Devil confronts Krish and his team, defeating them one by one. He forces Krish to confess on live video about his massive financial scam involving 250,000 million, which he had deceitfully invested in mutual funds, causing tremendous harm to innocent people. The revelations expose the shocking atrocities committed by the bank officials. To ensure that justice prevails, Shyam, who is coerced into wearing a bomb vest, is sent to Commissioner Dayalan. Shyam bravely spills the truth about the heist and Krish's deep involvement, providing vital evidence before his life is tragically cut short by a phone call made by Kanmani. Dark Devil manages to apprehend Mutual Fund's chairman Harsha, who is held at gunpoint by Kanmani, and Sunil Dutta, who was abducted from Mauritius by Dark Devil's team. Sunil, the mastermind behind the NSE backup server data theft, confesses to investing in 10 companies linked to Krish. He discloses that the staggering 250,000 million is stored in the bank's secret chest locker. Krish, employing a mole within the media, cunningly fabricates a false narrative, portraying Dark Devil and his team as terrorists. He abruptly cuts the live telecast, causing confusion and chaos. Meanwhile, Dayalan receives critical information from Rajesh, revealing that everyone in the bank, except Krish, is marked for death. However, before Dayalan can take control of the situation, commandos storm the bank, leading to his suspension. Inside the bank, Dark Devil seeks the aid of Radha and his gang to open the secret locker, only to discover that the money is counterfeit. Unfazed, Dark Devil imprisons Krish, Sunil and Harsha inside the secret locker. Krish finally divulges that the genuine money is stored in 25 out of the 15 containers aboard his ship, secretly recording the location as evidence. As the situation escalates, commandos unleash a barrage of gunfire, causing significant damage to the bank. The scene turns into a chaotic battlefield, leaving everyone's fate hanging in the balance. In a shocking turn of events, Krish, Sunil, and Harsha meet a tragic end inside the secret locker when an explosive device detonates. Soon after, Kanmani makes a daring entrance in a fire truck loaded with RDX, threatening to set off the explosives unless the hostages are released. Her bold move forces the commandos to halt their gunfire, granting her and Dark Devil, both donning masks, a chance to escape with the help of the public. Radha and his gang also take advantage of the ensuing chaos to flee. In a high-stakes pursuit, Dark Devil, Kanmani, and their team engage in a fierce chase, engaging the commandos and coast guards in a fierce exchange of fire, utilizing an M2 Browning machine gun. However, amidst the intense battle, they suffer gunshot wounds and plunge into the sea. Later, the media broadcasts the video discreetly recorded by Dark Devil, which exposes Krish's involvement and confirms Dayalan's innocence, leading to the revocation of his suspension. Meanwhile, Dark Devil and Kanmani successfully fake their deaths and escape using sea scooters, ultimately reaching their boat and finding sanctuary in international waters. In response, Dayalan and his team board a helicopter and head to the ship, discovering the massive sum of 250,000 million stored on board. The story concludes with an air of intrigue and mystery as Dark Devil and Kanmani remain concealed in the vast expanse of international waters, beyond the reach of local authorities. The end.